Trotting in second round, the turn to the quarter-mile pole. Goes Better Be Victory. The Possum Trotter is third. June Boy is fourth. Racing fifth, Tall Red Poplar out there sixth. Racing in seventh along the inside. That's Dame Med with Stock Dividend and Cold Town Stevie. The quarter mile was in 30 3. Q-Zimp shows the way by 2 open lengths. Racing in second position, Better Be Victory in third. Possum Trotter, June Boy is fourth. Racing in fifth, that's Tall. In sixth to the half-mile mark is Dame Med, the Cold Town Stevie out there seventh. Racing eighth as they go by the half-mile. That's Red Poplar with Stock Dividend, the trailer. They went off the half-mile pole in 1 3/5. Over to the 3/4 they go with Q-Zimp holding firm a length and a half. Racing in second position, that's Better Be Victory. June Boy is now third. Along the inside, the Possum Trotter fourth, and the outside fifth. That's Cold Town Stevie. They go by the 3/4 mile pole in 1:33. Q-Zimp the leader, but now up on the outside to take command is Cold Town Stevie with June Boy. That's Cold Town Stevie. June Boy towards the inside is still there. That's June Boy as Cold Town Stevie goes off stride. It's June Boy the leader. June Boy is the unofficial winner. 3 Possum Trotter was second. 6 Day Med third. Stevie with June Boy. That's Cold. Feels on the turn. That's Mr. Thorpe for the early lead, coming away between horses as they look for position into the turn. Goes Prairie Genie on the outside. Manitou Express is 3 deep, and Prairie Genie moves between horses. That's Prairie Genie now taking the lead. Manitou Express, the challenger, second. Racing third to the quarter, Mr. Thorpe. Poco Bandit is fourth. Racing in fifth as they enter the stretch the first time, Prairie Gusto, the quarter, 29 and a tick. On the front end, the leader is Manitou Express, a length. Racing in second to the 3/8 pole goes Prairie Genie. Racing in third position now. That's Mr. Thorpe on the outside, coming on to be fourth. To the half mile goes Prairie Gusto. The leader by a length and a quarter to the backside, Manitou Express. Racing in second position now on the rail, Prairie Genie. On the outside, gaining ground third to the 3/4. That's Prairie Gusto, and out of the hole fourth to the upper turn is Mr. Thorpe. In fifth is Key Rick. They go to the turn. On the outside, taking the lead is Prairie Gusto. Racing second to the upper turn, Manitou Express. Coming on third now to the 3/4. That's Mr. Thorpe with Key Rick. The leader into the turn by a length is Prairie Gusto. Mr. Thorpe racing second. Key Rick gains ground third. Manitou Express is fourth. In the lane on a short lead, Prairie Gusto. Up on the outside, Key Rick's mowing him down. That's Key Rick taking the lead and drawing out, moving up to be second now between horses. That's Prairie Genie on the outside, closing ground third. That's Queenie's Flame, a driving finish. Bit 2 Express is fourth. Fails on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that's No Button for the early lead. Off stride there was Jumpin' Jim. Moving up to get the lead into the turn goes JR's Chip. It's JR's Chip, the leader. Moving up to be second now is Jumpin' Jim. Racing third, No Button. In fourth position goes Racy Legend. In fifth, Legend's Flash. Heather Legend is sixth. They move down to the quarter. JR's Chip, the leader, racing up on the outside to challenge second after a quarter mile goes Racy Legend. On the front end, that's Racy Legend taking the lead. JR's Chip is second. Off stride is Jumpin' Jim. Moving into third now, Heather Legend with Legend Flash fourth. Jumpin' Jim fifth. No Button sixth. Love Bug Trainer seventh. Easter Bill is eighth. Racing in ninth position round the turn goes Cardinal 10th, the trailer Donna's Bow, the half 1-3 and 1/5. The leader to the 3/4 is Racy Legend by 3 lengths. JR's Chip racing second. In third position, that's Heather Legend. Legend Flash is fourth. In the final 3/8 of a mile, the leader by 2.5 lengths is Racy Legend. JR's Chip closes the gap second, trotting third to the 3/4. Heather Legend, they move off the 3/4, 1:34. On the inside with a short lead, Racy Legend. JR's Chip coming on. On the outside, closing ground is Heather Legend. That's Heather Legend on the outside taking the lead. JR's Chip trotting second. Racing in third through the stretch is Racy Legend. That's Heather Legend and JR's Chip. They're off. That's Sneed for the early lead. On the outside, Pretty Bonnie G is showing early speed. Coming away third between horses as they look for position into the turn goes Billy Trainer, and around the turn it's Sneed the leader. Off stride as they go down to the quarter-mile pole. That's Nobody's Fooler. They go into the quarter. The leader is Sneed. On the inside, racing second to the quarter-mile mark, Billy Trainer. Racing in third position now goes Chief Wildfire, dropping in fourth as they go off the quarter was Pretty Bonnie G. Racing in fifth position, Corky's Charm in sixth to the half-mile mark. That's Sister Thorpe with Dancing Messenger seventh. Racing in eighth as they go to the half-mile pole, Brett's Major and far back there and pulled up and out of the race. On the front end, staying out there by 1.5 lengths, the leader is Sneed. Pretty Bonnie G is underway once again. The leader is Sneed with Pretty Bonnie G moving up to be second, along the rail third to the 3/4. That's Billy Trainer on the outside, coming on to be fourth to the upper turn goes Corky's Charm. Along the rail, Chief Wildfire. They go by the 3/4 in 1:31. It's Sneed the leader 1 length. Pretty Bonnie G on the outside second, racing in third. Chief Wildfire, Sneed the leader. Pretty Bonnie G racing second. Chief Wildfire comes on third. Sneed's under urging with Pretty Bonnie G. Chief Wildfire closing on the outside. That's Chief Wildfire on the outside getting up. Nine, Chief Wildfire is the unofficial winner. 8, Pretty Bonnie. Ride second, racing in third. Chief Wildfire.
Fields on the turn. They're off. On the far outside, Silver Eagle out fast. Between horses is Danish Wellmanner. Along the rail, Marogue's Ruffian. Better Be Pro charging up on the far outside. They move into the first turn. Silver Eagle has it a length. Up on the outside, Better Be Pro challenging second. Danish Wellmanner tucked in there third. Marogue's Ruffian is fourth, followed by Puddler in fifth. Entering the stretch the first time, and that's Better Be Pro showing the way a length and a half. Silver Eagle is second. By the quarter, 29 seconds flat. Better Be Pro has it a length and a quarter. Silver Eagle is second by 2. Danish Wellmanner racing in third. Marogue's Ruffian is fourth. Double Trouble comes on fifth, followed out there by Puroyo sixth. Racing in seventh on the inside is Puddler. In eighth on the outside goes Mighty Roar. Trailing the field now, J.C. Perry. Over to the half-mile pole. On the front end is Better Be Pro, a short lead. There goes Double Trouble, the challenge second. Racing in third on the outside, Puroyo. The half, 101 and 2. Moving down the backstretch. Double Trouble from the outside takes the lead. Better Be Pro racing in second. Puroyo out there in third. Racing in fourth along the rail is Silver Eagle. Mighty Roar is out there in fifth, followed by Marogue's Ruffian sixth. For the final 3/8 of a mile, Double Trouble a length. Puroyo now challenging second. Better Be Pro at the rail third. Mighty Roar out there with cover in fourth. Silver Eagle along the rail fifth. They move into the far turn. The 3/4, 132 flat. With that length lead there is Double Trouble. Puroyo out there in second, followed by Better Be Pro third. They turn for home. Double Trouble a length and a quarter. Puroyo racing in second. Better Be Pro on the inside third, followed out there by Mighty Roar fourth. Through the stretch, Double Trouble under a drive. Better Be Pro closing now on the outside. Here comes Mighty Roar. Mighty Roar on the outside. Double Trouble at the rail. These two fight it out. A driving finish. Mighty Roar. In tonight's followed by Better Be Pro third.
Bales on the turn. That's Blue Water out sharply along the inside. Between horses into the turn goes Say Whoa on the outside. Brooklets Grattan with White Velvet, and around the turn Brooklets Grattan on the outside holding the rail as they go down to the quarter. That's Blue Water hung out there. Third is White Velvet racing fourth. BJ's Pride with Say Whoa and Swift Royalty. They go off the quarter-mile pole, 28 and a tick. The leader is Brooklets Grattan. Hung out there is White Velvet. Brooklet's Grattan leads, racing second as Blue Water White Velvet takes a tuck third. In fourth to the half-mile pole, that's BJ's Pride. In fifth position now comes Say Whoa with Swift Royalty moving up sixth. On the move is Kawau Dream seventh. Along the rail, Saving Ground eighth. Tickle Your Fancy, and trailing the field after a half-mile, Vicky Bob Collins. They go to the three-quarters, the leader by a length. That's Brooklet's Grattan quickly up on the outside. The B second, Say Whoa. On the inside, Blue Water third. Coming on fourth is Swift Royalty. In fifth position, Kawau Dream, and now Say Whoa on the outside takes the lead. Racing in second, Brooklet's Grattan. Coming on third, Swift Royalty. Kawau Dream moves up fourth. Say Whoa the leader. Swift Royalty gains ground second with Kawau Dream. In the lane, that's Swift Royalty taking the lead. Say Whoa is off stride. Kawau Dream closing on the outside. It's Swift Royalty the leader. Kawau Dream racing second. Swift Royalty, but Kawau Dream is getting up. Swift Royalty gains ground second with Fields on the turn. They're off. Between horses for the early lead goes Misty Rowe with Magic Potion. On the outside, Teriyazzi hustles up and into the turn. It's Teriyazzi that takes the lead. Misty Rowe second. Magic Potion is third, racing in fourth position. Gunner's Eagle, TV's Eagle is fifth, racing sixth. Illicey, Lucky Leslie, and Rush Creek Jade at the end. They move down for the quarter mile in 30 and a tick. The leader by a length is Teriyazzi, racing second. To the 3/8 pole goes Misty Rowe. Magic Potion is third. Gunner's Eagle fourth. TV's Eagle fifth. On the outside, Lucky Leslie comes on sixth. In seventh, Illicey trailing the field to the half-mile mark. That's Rush Creek Jade. They move over for the half-mile on the front end. The leader of length is Teriyazzi. Magic Potion moves into second. The half-mile, 1-1 and 1/5. It's Teriyazzi a length with Magic Potion second. Down along the inside third to the three-quarters, Misty Rowe. On the outside, moving up fourth, is Gunner's Eagle. TV's Eagle is fifth. Saving Ground sixth to the three-quarters. That's Illicey with Lucky Leslie and Rush Creek Jade. They move into the three-quarters in 1:31 on a short lead. Teriyazzi on the outside, Magic Potion second. Moving up from far back is TV's Eagle. In the lane, that's Magic Potion taking the lead. TV's Eagle is closing ground second along the rail. Teriyazzi is still there. It's Magic Potion, but TV's Eagle picks him up on the outside. TV's Eagle. Three TV. Second, moving up from far. off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Night Isle, driving up between horses into the turn with a rush is Classy Strike. On the outside, moving up third as they race to the quarter, Moncani Chief, and around the turn they go. On the front end, the early leader by a length. That's Classy Strike. Night Isle is second, quickly up on the outside. Bay Tutor to be third, racing fourth as they go by the quarter. Moncani Chief, they went off the quarter mile, 28 4/5. The leader is Classy Strike. On the outside, Bay Tutor challenging second, racing in third. That's the Night Isle. Coming on fourth, My Messenger, racing fifth to the half-mile pole. Moncani Chief. Master Noel moves up sixth. In seventh is Handy Skipper, then it's Chara Marmello and Machete Almahurst. The half-mile, 59 and a tick. On the mid-back side, Classy Strike stays out there a length. Night Isle tucked along the rail second. My Messenger moves 3 wide third. Moncani Chief is fourth into fifth. Master Noel backing off there. Bay Tutor into the 3/4. The leader by a length is Classy Strike. The 3/4, 129 3. It's Classy Strike, the leader. On the outside, the challenger, My Messenger. Handy Skipper comes on strongly third. In the lane, Classy Strike leads. Handy Skipper moves up to be second, along the rail third. That's the Night Isle. It's Classy Strike with Handy Skipper on the outside. That's Classy Strike. For Classy Strike is the unofficial winner. 5, Handy Skipper. My Messenger, Handy Skipper. Field moves into the club turn. That's Embargo for the early lead with Crystal Doll coming away on the outside. Avita Reed, they drive into the turn with Avita Reed up to get the early lead. Embargo is second, racing third after an eighth. Crystal Doll in fourth position. Goes Chancy Louisa in fifth as they go into the stretch the first time. Corky Strike with Nevos Nassos and Infinite Star Shine. They move by the quarter mile in 29 2. Avita Reed, the leader. Embargo in the 2-hole, racing in third. Crystal Doll in fourth to the 3/8 Chancy Louisa. Racing in fifth is Corky Strike. Nevitz Nassos is sixth. The trailing horse, Infinite Star Shine. No changes. They go to the half mile, staying out there a length. Avita Reed racing second. That's Embargo. Crystal Doll is third. They go off the half-mile marker, 1 1/1/5. The leader, Avita Reed, quickly up on the outside. Chancy Louisa to challenge second. And now it's Chancy Louisa that takes the lead. Avita Reed is second. Embargo third, racing fourth to the 3/4. Goes Corky Strike. The leader is Chancy Louisa by 3 lengths. Avita Reed racing second in third to the upper turn. Embargo. Crystal Doll is fourth. Off stride on the bend was Corky Strike. The leader is Chancy Louisa by 4 lengths. Avita Reed racing second, closing ground third. Embargo. The leader, Chancy Louisa. Avita Reed coming on second. Chancy Louisa, Avita Reed closing on the outside. That's Avita Reed moving up on the outside to get the lead. 7, Avita Reed is the leader. Is Chancey Louisa by 4 lengths. Feels on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that sassy line for the early lead. Coming away along the inside as they drive for position goes Lightning Sis. And moving rapidly to the rear there is Nephiles Rusty. They swing round the turn and now Sassy Line is off stride. The early leader by a length as they go to the quarter-mile pole. Lightning Sis with an early move, Margin Request. That's Margin Request taking the lead, the quarter, 30 3/5. Racing in second position is Lightning Sis. In third to the 3/8 pole goes Sherry Jade. On the move is Lulu Arlene. Fourth, coming on fifth. That's Mom Murphy racing sixth to the half-mile juncture. Prairie Karen with Skeeter Chris seventh. Racing in eighth, Honor Bell Neville's Rusty is ninth. The trailing horse Sassy Line, the half, 1 4/5 up on the outside. Lulu Arlene, the leader a length, moving into second now as they go to the 3/4. That's Mom Murphy. It's Mom Murphy on the outside taking the lead. Lulu Arlene is second. Coming on third to the upper turn goes Prairie Karen. Mom Murphy shows the way a length. Racing in second to the corner. That's Lulu Arlene. In third, Prairie Karen racing fourth as they turn for home. That's Sherry Jade. In the lane on the front end, Mom Murphy shows the way by 2 lengths. Lulu Arlene racing second. On the outside, third, Sherry Jade. The leader is Mom Murphy racing second. Lulu Arlene. Sherry Jade is third. On the front end, it's Mom Murphy. Three, Mom Murphy is the unofficial winner. They're photographing for the second horse. That's Shannon out sharply for the early lead. Coming away second was Tea Time Donut as they look for position. It's Shannon the leader. Tea Time Donut tucks in second. On the outside, Nelsonette is third. Racing up to be fourth to the quarter-mile juncture goes Westwood Vixen, and Nelsonette takes the lead with Shannon racing second. Westwood Vixen is third, moving up fourth. Brett's Felicia in fifth after a quarter-mile. Tea Time Donut. Nelsonette leads on the outside. The challenger second to the 3/8 mark is Westwood Vixen coming on third. Brett's Felicia in fourth is Shannon. Racing fifth, Tea Time Donut on the outside sixth. That's the Good Puddin. They swing round the turn, move into the half mile on the front end. The leader is Westwood Vixen. On the outside, Brett's Felicia moves up second. Racing in third and driving from second there after now he's back in second was Nelsonette. The leader to the 3/4 is Westwood Vixen. Brett's Felicia, the challenger, second. Nelsonette is third with Tea Time Donut fourth. Shannon Racing fifth. On the outside, 6 to the 3/4 goes the Good Puddin. Racing in seventh is Velva Frisco. Andrea Fashion is eighth, trailing the field. That's CW Mission, the 3/4, 131 and 4. They turn for home on the front end with a short lead. Westwood Vixen on the far outside. That's Good Puddin coming on. In the lane, that's Good Puddin moving up on the outside to take the lead. Racing in second through the stretch comes Tea Time Donut with Shannon third. That's Good Puddin in front. Westwood Vixen on the far outside. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's Pac-Man on the outside, out sharply down along the rail, coming away as they drive for position. Mannered Sonic moving between horses sharply is Black Hawk Louie to take the lead. It's Black Hawk Louie, the leader. Pac-Man settles in second. Mannered Sonic is third, racing in fourth to the quarter. Lake Kills Brandy, Amorous Lud fifth with Bojack sixth. Hush is seventh, Watt broke court and trailing High Sam. Quarter 30 seconds, the leader by 2. Black Hawk Louie racing second to the 3/8 pole. Goes the Pac-Man in third position. Manard Sonic moving from back there is Hush. They drive into the turn on the front end, the leader by 2 open lengths. Black Hawk Louie, Manard Sonic moves up on the outside to be second. Racing in third, the Pac-Man coming on fourth to the half-mile pole. Goes Lake Hills Brandy. They went off the half-mile pole and won 1 3/5 on the back stretch. The leader by a half length is Black Hawk Louie. On the outside, the challenger, Manard Sonic down along the rail. The Pac-Man is third, coming on fourth. Lake Kills Brandy tucked in fifth there to the corner. Goes Bojax with Amorous Lud sixth. Hush Racing seventh. They swing round the turn on the front end, staying out there by a length. The leader is Black Hawk Louie. They turn for home on the front end. Black Hawk Louie stays out there a length. Racing in second is Manard Sonic. On the inside third through the lane comes Pac-Man racing in fourth position. Amorous Lud. That's Black Hawk Louie and Manard Sonic. The judges will examine. They turn. off. That's Grand Passion with Untidy Tide for the early lead. Sweet Life came away well along the inside, racing along the rail. Our June Creed with Goldie Child looking for position. Grand Passion takes the early. Sweet Life racing second. In third, Untidy Tide on the inside. Our June Creed fourth. Racing on the outside fifth. That's Goldie Child. They move off the quarter, 28 4/5. The leader is Grand Passion, a length up on the outside. Goldie Child, a challenge second, racing third to the 3/8 pole. That's Sweet Life in fourth position. Untidy Tide. Best Bravo comes on fifth, racing in sixth, our June Creed. Racing into seventh now goes Shine May Jen, the trailing horse to the half. Tiny Lassie. They move off the half-mile pole, 59 and a tick. Up on the outside now, Beth's Bravo is challenging and taking the lead. Racing second to the 3/4, Goldie Child. Grand Passion is third. Racing in fourth to the upper turn, Shine May Jen in fifth position. Sweet Life with the Tiny Lassie. They're double-deckered into the 3/4. Best Bravo a length. Goldie Child is second on the outside, gaining ground third. That's Shine May Jen, the 3/4, 130 and 2. And now Shine May Jen's up to get a short lead along the inside. Breath's Bravo, Goldie Child looks for racing room. And on the outside, closing ground, that's Tiny Lassie. It's Tiny Lassie, the leader. Closing ground is Grand Passion. That's Grand Passion now taking the lead. Get a short lead along the inside. Breath's Bravo, Goldie Child looks for racing room. Here they come. They're off. Along the inside, that's Chris Time Pick for the early lead. Getting off second as they look for position goes Nice and Happy with JR over check on the rail. They drive into that first turn. The early leader is Chris Time Pick. Racing in second, Nice and Happy. JR over check protects the inside third. Racing in fourth as they go to the backside now. That's Pete Moore racing in fifth as they go over to the half-mile pole is Agile Andy. Racing on the outside, Sunny and Warm is sixth. In seventh, Dickie Dancer racing in eighth to the upper turn. Goes Purdue Boy and trailing the field now. That's Maple Dell Cam, the leader by 7 lengths to the upper turn. Is Chris Time Pick. JR over check is second. 3 wide as they swing round the turn. That's Pete Moore. The leader by 8 lengths is Chris Time Pick with JR over check a distant second. Pete Moore out there. On the outside, Sunny and Warm. It's Chris Time Pick, the leader by 9 lengths. Sunny and Warm racing second with Pete Moore towards the inside. But it's Chris Time Pick. Two, Chris Time Pick is the unofficial winner. 5, Pete Moore was... Leader by 8 lengths is Chris Time. That's Darn Tootin and Prairie Gipper for the early lead. Coming away third as they drive into that first turn. FM Skipper Bird and Darn Tootin has the lead. Racing in second round the turn. That's Prairie Gipper, 3 wide there. FM Skipper Bird looking for the hole. Racing in fourth to the quarter-mile juncture goes Rhyme or Reason. The leader is Darn Tootin, FM Skipper Bird, the challenger second. They move off the quarter, 29-2. It's FM Skipper Bird, the leader, racing second. Darn Tootin, Prairie Gipper third. Rhyme or Reason is fourth. In fifth, John Boy K. Welchkin sixth. In seventh, BT Apollo. Racing eighth is Skipper David Billy G at the end. Into the half-mile pole, the leader a length and a half is FM Skipper Bird. They go off the half-mile pole in 59-2. It's FM Skipper Bird holding firm by a length and 3/4. Racing in second position is Darn Tootin in third to the 3/4 mile mark. Prairie Gipper racing in fourth on the outside. John Boy K in fifth along the rail. That's Rhyme or Reason. Welchkin is sixth. In seventh to the 3/4 goes BT Apollo. They go off the 3/4, 1:30 and a tick, and now Darn Tootin moves up to take the lead. Along the rail second, that's FM Skipper Bird with Prairie Gipper third. In the lane, Darn Tootin draws off to lead by 3 lengths. Racing in second, Prairie Gipper with FM Skipper Bird third, but put a ring around Darn Tootin. Second, that's FM Skipper Bird with Field moves into the club turn. Between horses for the early lead goes Niblin with Noble Skip coming away. 3 deep is Linda Leader. On the outside to Bella Beth as they look for position. And around the turn on the far outside, that's Linda Leader. Niblin now moves to the top along the rail. That's Noble Skip to Bella Beth comes to fourth with Aaron Lynn fifth. They go down to the quarter, Niblin on the inside. On the outside, the challenger, Linda Leader to Bella Beth moves up third. They go off the quarter, 28 3/5 with Tabella Beth hitting the top a length. Racing in second of the 3/8, that's Linda Leader. Niblin is third. Racing in fourth to the half-mile pole, Noble Skip. Aaron Lynn's out and going fifth. Racing up to be sixth to the half-mile post is Delight's Delight with Madam Butterfilly seventh. Moving 3 wide there to the backside was Jade Ellen, and trailing the field, but on the move, Kitty's Pride. They go into the 3/4, the leader to Bella Beth. Aaron Lynn between horses. On the far outside, third to the 3/4 goes Delight's Delight. The leader into the turn is to Bella Beth. Delight's Delight racing second. Along the rail, Linda Leader third. Jade Ellen comes to fourth. Aaron Lynn is fifth. Niblin sixth. Racing into seventh goes Kitty's Pride with Noble Skip. They turn for home to Bella Beth, the leader by 2 open lengths. Racing in second in the lane comes Delight's Delight. That's to Bella Beth, the leader. Gritty's Pride with Noble Skip. They fails on the turn. Off. Along the inside, That's My Fella for the early lead. Coming away second as they look for position was Lava Lays, and it's Lava Lays that takes the lead. That's My Fella's second. ID Frost out there third. Extraordinary holds the rail fourth. Racing in fifth is Al Falcon, As You Are, Bluegrass, and Lenzometer. They go over to the quarter mile. Lava Lays leads by 2.5 lengths. The quarter 28 and a tick. That's My Fella racing second. In third to the 3/8 marker. Extraordinary in fourth. ID Frost, Al Falcon fifth. As You Are, Bluegrass, Lenzometer the trailer. No change. Lava Lays has had the best of it, and he still does by 2 lengths. Racing second to the half-mile juncture goes That's My Fella. Extraordinary's underway third, followed on the outside by ID Frost, the half-mile. 58 seconds. Lava Lays the leader. That's My Fella second up on the outside. Extraordinary to be third. Racing into fourth is ID Frost along the rail. Al Falcon with As You Are, Bluegrass, the trailer, Lenzometer. Into the 3/4, Lava Lays stays 1.5 lengths on the outside. Extraordinary racing second along the rail third as they turn for home. Comes That's My Fella with ID Frost and As You Are, Bluegrass. In the lane, Lava Lays leads. On the outside, ID Frost racing second with That's My Fella and As You Are, Bluegrass. It's Lava Lays, ID Frost on the outside closing, but it's Lava Lays. Six, Lava Lays is the unofficial winner. They're photographing for the second horse. My Fella with ID Frost. Fails on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that's the Lodo King for the early lead. On the rail, lane skipper Mary Carey Dancer is 3 wide, and into that first turn they go. Mary Carey Dancer takes the lead a length. The Lodo King is second, racing in third position. Goes lane skipper Mighty Captain fourth. That Lord is fifth. Racing 6, Richard Bird, Just Matt 7th, Bahama Joe, and the Power Express, the quarter, 29 and 3 with Mary Carey Dancer, the leader. Quickly up on the outside, Mighty Captain to challenge second. Racing third as they go to the 3/8, that's Lodo King. The new leader now is Mighty Captain. Racing in second to the club turn goes Mary Carey Dancer. Racing in third, Lodo King. In fourth to the half-mile, lane skipper. Ada Lord being outpaced fifth, the half-mile, 58 and 3. The leader is Mighty Captain with Lodo King, the challenger second, moving up third as they go to the 3/4. That's lane skipper along the rail fourth, Mary Carey Dancer. Richard Bird moves into fifth. Lodo King a half length, holding the inside is Mighty Captain. Racing third to the 3/4 mile pole now on the outside. Lane Skipper 3/4, 1:28 3. They turn for home with Lodo King the leader by 3 lengths. In the lane, it's Lodo King the leader. Racing in second position, Lane Skipper on the outside. Richard Bird is closing for the lead. That's Richard Bird on the outside and Lane Skipper. Richard Bird. Lodo King the leader by 3 lengths. In the lane, it's Lodo King the leader. Racing in. Off. That's Big Brian for the early lead along the inside. Second effort came away well, driving up Pieces of Dreams. Into that first turn, Big Brian, the leader. Pieces of Dreams settles in second. Racing third round the turn goes second effort with the Lumber Ship fourth. Racing in fifth, the Piano Player in sixth to the 1/4 mile. That's Freedom Eagle with Kiwi Audio seventh. Bell Valley Boy and Chief Knight the 1/4, 29 4/5. The leader of length is Big Brian. Racing second to the 3/8 pole, Pieces of Dreams in third position. Second effort, racing in fourth to the clubhouse turn. Lumber Ship on the outside coming on fifth. Bell Valley Boy. Into the club turn they wheel on the front end. Big Brian stays out there a length. Pieces of Dreams is second. Second effort third. Lumber Ship fourth. Bell Valley Boy comes on fifth, and driving from second was Pieces of Dreams. That's Pieces of Dreams on the outside getting the lead. Big Brian is second. Bell Valley Boy third. Second effort racing fourth. Lumber Ship is fifth on the outside. Sixth to the corner goes Kiwi Adios. Pieces of Dreams opens up a 3.5 length lead. Big Brian is second towards the inside. Third round the turn goes second effort, 3/4, 1:31. The leader is Pieces of Dreams under heavy urging by 5 lengths. Racing in second is Big Brian with second effort third. Bell Valley Boy in the Lumber Ship. It's Pieces of Dreams the leader. The Dreams under heavy urging by 5. The finale, and they're off. That's West Nation out sharply for the early lead. Coming away as they drive into that turn was Siako on the outside, moving up with a rush. That's PT Skipper between horses. The Blue Lightning fourth, racing fifth to the 1/4 mile pole now. Goes Abernathy, and around the turn the leader is West Nation up on the outside. Blue Lightning to challenge, racing in third. Siako, they move off the 1/4, 28 2/5. The leader is Blue Lightning racing second. West Nation Siako is third. A gap to fourth. Finds Cabalito racing in fifth position. PT Skipper racing on the outside. Wavy Skipper in seventh as they go over to the half mile. That's Coffee Dan Abernathy along the rail. Racing in ninth. Timely Bo Fraser's Lad at the end. And West Nation's up to get the lead with Blue Lightning second. Siako third, gaining ground on the outside fourth. That's PT Skipper coming on fifth to the 3/4. Goes Wavy Skipper, moving 3 wide is Fraser's Lad. And now moving 3 wide into the turn is Wavy Skipper. They swing round the turn. The leader by a length is West Nation racing second. Blue Lightning on the outside, 3 deep round the turn comes Wavy Skipper. In the lane on the front end, the leader is West Nation with Blue Lightning racing second. In third through the stretch is Wavy Skipper. The leader on the outside, Blue Lightning along the rail, West Nation. That's Blue Lightning getting up.